This video is all about the lawn tractor from hell.
This is the Old Guy Network.
Yep. Welcome back to the Old Guy Network. I'm the Old Guy, the OGJ, and it's good to have you here in the trailer hood. And I got to tell you, I had a pretty busy damn weekend. I did a lot of stuff. I built a cart for my lawn tractor from hell, and if you missed the video, I did a short video of me stress testing it and just dragging it around a little bit. If you missed that, well, there's a link around here somewhere, and you can watch that if you want to. But basically what I did was I took some pallet wood, and I just decided to make a cart, and I took two unfinished 2x4s that I had, and you know, most people know that a 2x4, when it's finished, the ones you buy at Lowe's or Home Depot, those are actually 1.5 by 3.5. Well, these were actually 2x4, so it gave me a lot of room to play with. I just planed each of them down, and then I glued them together, and I made one 4x4, which was actually well, about 3 3/4 inches square. So that worked out really well. Then I cut a mortise right in the center of it, and I took this here. This is actually 3 pieces of wood that I did the same thing to, just they're longer and narrower, and I made the backbone of the trailer, and then I put it together where the mortise was. As you can see here, kind of looks like a big cross, but that's the beginning of a cart. Now the axle, that's the 4x4, and then the backbone, of course, that's the other one that I put together using 3 pieces of hardwood. This is all hardwood too, so it's really heavy, but it should work really well. And if you take a look here, this is the frame that I made, again, out of hardwood from Pallets, and I just made rabbet joints on the top and bottom of the frame, and just countersunk the holes and screwed it onto the axle, and well, that gave me a really nice little beginning of a cart. Next, I just added a piece of plywood that I had kicking around. Actually, I found it underneath the shed. It was here when I bought the trailer. And the trailer hitch itself, if you take a look here, that is an old wrench from a table saw that my dad had. I don't throw anything away, so I use that as the hitch. And, well, this thing would work better if it had wheels, wouldn't it? So, yeah, I looked around. I asked everybody that I knew if they had any wheels. Nobody had any wheels. But then I remembered I have a lawnmower that the motor doesn't work, so I just took the wheels off that, and there you go. Now I have a little lawn cart. And the sides there, the sideboards, I made those just out of, I think those are softwood, just softwood, pallet wood. And that's my little lawn cart. And that took up, you know, that was a few hours, a couple of hours maybe, not including the drying time for the glue, because that does take some time. But I did use a weatherproof glue, not Gorilla Glue this time. I think I used, I'm not really sure, Titebond. I'll have to check that out. But don't use the, I didn't want to use the Gorilla Glue because, you know, people put that stuff in their hair, and I didn't want, you know, to promote that in any way, shape, or form. But that's my little cart that I made, and then I decided to do an upgrade on the tractor. Not much of an upgrade. It's just a silly little thing that, you know, that I do. And let's take a look at that.
Okay, I just made an upgrade on the tractor from hell, and I thought it might be kind of cool to get the tractor's point of view when you're driving around the trailer hood. So I have put, well, I've put a camera mount on the front. All right, here we have a little mount. It points up a little bit, but this is actually for the phone. So if this doesn't work and it falls off, I'm gonna drive over my phone. Yeah, what the hell? Let's give it a shot. Well, the first test was successful. I just went around the shed and I just wanted to see if it was going to stay on. I'm going to tighten it up just a little bit more, and because this is the last phone. It's the only phone I have. I had another one, but it won't charge. So this is my old phone, and I'm using it now. Yeah, we'll see what happens. But yeah, I'm going to tighten that up just a little bit, and maybe we'll take some garbage down to the dumpsters and give it a test and get a tractor's eye view of the trailer hood. I would call that a successful test of the camera mount and the lawn cart. It's working great. I'm really happy with it, and I've got some more things I got to do. Now, there's one thing. It's running great. The tractor is running wonderful, but there is one thing I got to take care of, and that is the steering. It's very loose. The tractor's almost 22 years old. It's an old girl, and or guy, I don't know what its gender is. It's a tractor, but it's old, and it kind of goes, where it wants to go. So I'm going to do some research on that, and perhaps we can take care of that. But for now, it runs great. The engine's running wonderfully. The little cart that I made over the weekend, that's working great. Pallet wood and a couple of wheels from a broken lawnmower. It's pretty good. And the camera mount that I have, it's really a phone mount. I found that in my driveway. I don't know whose it is. If you're watching this video and you lost a phone mount, I've got it. You can't have it back. It's mine. So, a successful test, and hey, we're going to move on to more and more stuff.